Hello there guys, it's me, Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode 19 of XCom 2. I really wish in the last mission that I'd have taken the Skulljack with me. I decided not to because I actually wanted to save it for a mission where we didn't have a timer. But the last mission was actually that straightforward. I really wish I had saved it for that now. I do still have one more person wounded. Let's just quickly check out who that is. That is our best healer, and I would like to have him back on the ground if possible. And then I could potentially move one of my engineers into another room. Maybe get this excavated out a little bit more quickly. Start working on some more of the other rooms. We are working on the advanced explosives. I'd kind of like to have them as well, if that's at all possible. Not too sure what we can do in the meantime. We are going to want to do that, but I think what we do for now is... well, we don't have a lot that we could do. We could go and try and get some more intel for a couple of days. Obviously, the Avatar project is very close to completion. I'm not too worried about that at the moment. We can knock 2 progress off by going and doing that facility, which I do intend to do very quickly. I don't think we've got to worry about the retaliation just yet, so that's fine. Not too bothered about that one. We can have a quick look while we're here, actually. Don't really need any of this. Can't really afford to do an awful lot of that, so we'll just go ahead and do a little bit more scanning. And incoming transmission. Oh, we actually have a mission which I wasn't expecting. Well, we'll go and view that. It'll actually give us some intel and a scientist, so I guess we should definitely go and do that. Let's go and launch the mission.
For Western Europe.
Now, before we actually launch the mission, we're just going to check how long it's going to take us to get the advanced explosives. Let's just pop back out of there for this one. Just want to have a very quick look here. So nobody is left wounded, so we can kind of move somebody out of there and put them into... let's get that finished a little bit more quickly if we can. Now then, the advanced explosives, 1 day remaining. Yeah, we can't afford to wait for that, so we will have to go and do the mission. That's fine. Where are we? So let's launch the mission. We'll get another scientist. Mission is marked as very difficult. Let's remove a few people from here. I pretty much know the squad that I want to take with me. I'm going to make all utility items and armor available. We are going to have Shadowhawk. We are going to have Foundation Afro, and we could do with another Grenadier. So, possibly... do we want to take Pyro? Just trying to remember what the actual abilities are of all of my soldiers now. You've got Suppression, which is not a bad thing. But let me just double check Marb's here and see what he's got there. Marb's. You have Blast Padding and Demolition. Yeah, I think it will be Marbazir that we are taking along. We do still have Hair Trigger could be useful. Most of these things, I mean, Repeater's got a very low chance. It's only 5%, and to be honest, you actually need to hit something for that to work, so it's probably not really worth doing any of that right now, so I'm not actually going to bother. But I think that's the team that we're going to go with. I'm actually going to go and, from Azumo here, take away his... no, wrong button. What am I doing? Loadout. There we go. I'm going to take away his exosuit and just give him the Predator armor. And I'm going to go and give the exosuit to somebody else for this mission. We are going to go and give him the Skulljack, though. This is the main reason for this. It's always best to give it to your hacker because it increases their hack by 20. You've got a Repeater, and I guess we can give you that Hair Trigger. Getting a free ability or a free shot or something is never a bad thing. We are definitely going to want to give our blue screen rounds to our sniper because that will work with the pistol. We're also going to swap his grenade out for a med kit as well. So we'll have a second med kit. That's fine. We want to give the exosuit, I think we are going to go and give that to Shadowhawk. So he won't be able to take an additional item. Now his plasma grenade, his utility item can be a acid grenade. Obviously he loses his third slot now because of the Predator armor, but he does gain the rocket launcher. Marbazir, we could definitely go ahead for you and give you maybe the Dragon Rounds as your utility item. You do get another, well, you get another utility item as well, so we could go and give you something like the gas grenade, and then we could give you the Dragon Rounds. And, yeah, I think that's all we need to do. I could go ahead and get rid of the nanoweave vest and take something else there. Maybe another mimic beacon wouldn't be a bad idea. I don't think I have another mimic beacon. Could take a battle scanner. I think I'm happy with that loadout though. I think that's what we're going to roll with. It says very difficult, but remember we're just talking about the number of enemies that we have to deal with. Now again, this is most likely going to be a timed mission. I'm almost certain it is, and we'll have to extract everybody within that time limit, so it's not like we can complete the objective and then take our time killing stuff. So with that in mind, we probably won't get the opportunity to use the Skulljack, but it's still worth bringing it along just because it'll give us the opportunity to, you know, we might get a chance to use it.
Escort the VIP to the evac point. Stay alert.
But I don't think we will be, unless the opportunity really puts itself right in front of us and it becomes really just makes sense to do it. Because I do know what happens when you use the Skulljack on the officer, and on a mission with a timer, it's not really going to help out all that much. So we are going to have to be careful with what we're doing here. So we actually start with the VIP in tow. We've got quite a distance to cover here.
Target coordinates incoming. Secure the VIP and proceed to the evac volume for extraction.
I'd be happy to apply my talents to
Advent
something
already knows
productive.
we're here, so your position isn't concealed for the extraction.
Got quite some way to go. Not even concealed.
Target location.
So that's a major pain. We haven't found our first group of aliens yet. We do have 12 turns, which is kind of nice. Let's move forwards a little bit more just so we can see further ahead. Right, we haven't spotted anything yet, which I think means we can move up into some better cover.
Absolutely.
Have spotted something there that we can hack. And if we're going to hack anything, we should do that with Azumo anyway. Let's move Azumo up. We will have a look and see what our hack chance is and what we'll get for doing it. Doesn't mean that we will do it, of course, but we can always check. So if we were to hack this, what would happen? What would we get from it? Let's have a look. So 98% chance we could recover a small cache of alien alloys. We should definitely do that. Not sure if it'll give our position away. Well, he didn't fail. That's good. Didn't want to risk getting the large one because we'd have probably failed. And, you know, I'd prefer not to fail. He wasn't concealed anyway, so it didn't really matter doing that. So that's fine. So we'll start moving a few more people forwards. Use the cover to the best of our advantage. Obviously, we don't really want to open with a dash. We do want to try and keep our VIP in as good cover as possible. We'll just hunker down there. Got a few more people that we need to move forwards. I'm going to move a few people up to here. I don't think we'll activate anything. We didn't see anything up there. Nope, we're still good. So Shadowhawk, you're going to move up to there. Just keep Afro on pistol overwatch, just in case. We should be okay. So we've got a few people on overwatch. And we've got our first group already. We do have an officer, actually. We could potentially try this. Well, luckily we didn't hit the officer. Well, I don't know if luckily is the right word. There's a civilian burning for some random reason. So we could try and skulljack the officer, but we've really then got to move very, very quickly if we want to be able to get to the extraction point on time. And I'm guessing Azumo is nowhere near close enough to use the skulljack. It's actually not true. He's very, very close enough to use the skulljack. Of course, it's a major risk. We might pull another group, and we've also got some other guys to deal with. So I think I'd like to try and deal with some of those other guys first if we can. It's going to be tricky getting any of them. We do have Afro over here. Now, you are yourself flanked. Could you actually hit any of them? You can use lightning hands. You could use that guy. You also have quick... No, it's return fire. You don't have quick draw. You do have quick draw. Okay, so we can get a few shots here. Or we could go for the sniper rifle at the one at the back. I don't think we will. I think we'll try lightning hands on that one that we can reach. And we actually hit. Wasn't a lot of damage, but it was respectable. And then we will use your sniper rifle possibly on the one right at the back. 50-50, but we'll give it a go. We'll play the gamble. And he missed, which is most unfortunate.
Yeah, I didn't get it.
Yeah, I would have preferred it if that had hit. We've still got a lot of people that we can do stuff with. Obviously, we've got to be careful how close we get to anybody. Because we'd be giving our position away. Let's move Marbazir into this half cover here. We can't really flank. We want to try and kill this guy if we can. Now, we do have flanking shots, actually, on a couple of the other guys. Let's see if we can take that one at the back, actually. 75% chance. And he's down. Brilliant. So maybe I have got somebody that can flank this guy. Maybe I can actually do it with myself. And in fact, I can definitely do it with myself. Definitely close enough to flank that one. So let's go and attempt the skulljack. Now, the skulljack can be very, very tricky because... Well, let's put it this way. Minor spoiler, if we do a successful skulljack, we're going to get another enemy. But we need to try it. 70% chance that this will work. Hopefully we don't pull another group in the process. Well, it worked. Maybe this... Oh, right in the nuts. Maybe the first one always works. Maybe the first one always works because it's part of the story. But we will need to work fast. It is only a matter of time before they detect our intrusion. So basically, we're going to get we're going to complete the objective whichever way. Now we've got no effect if we fail either of these. We can have a small cache of intel or a large. We'll go for the small. We might not even get it, and we did, which is fine. Now this will kill the officer, so we don't have to worry about that guy anymore. But we are about to have some new problems. And that is our new problem.
They're on to me.
That is a codex.
Commander, that appears to be the codex responsible for safeguarding the alien data stores. We'll have to neutralize it if we intend to recover the data.
Now we definitely want to get rid of that codex. Question is, how close can we get to it and how much damage can we do to it? And we do have to be very, very careful, of course, because we still have another guy to deal with. So if I were to shoot the codex, 100% chance to hit. We're not going to kill it. Unless we crit. We did crit. We actually hit it for 11. It's got 1 health left, which is very annoying.
I have never seen anything
because it has the ability to clone itself.
Projecting multiple copies of itself into our dimension.
Now the question is... Can we hit it? What chance do we have? 60% chance. You don't have a stock. Do we have anyone that does have a stock? I don't even think we do. And we still need to kill that guy as well. Well, we could throw a grenade. We're not close enough. We'd have to backtrack, which would be very risky. But we could definitely kill it with a grenade. We'd have to stand out in the open. We do want to kill it. Definitely want to kill it. We will have to run people up to get to the extraction point at this rate, but I think we'll be fine doing this. So let's go and guarantee kill on that codex. There we go. It's dead.
Excellent work, Commander. It appears some physical remnant of the codex was left behind when it dissipated. Hopefully, it will provide some insight into the aliens' ongoing plans.
Now, what's your chance to hit? We are flanking. It's a 100% chance. Okay, that's a good first turn. We have got the we got a promotion there for Shadowhawk. We managed to use the Skulljack on the officer. We also managed to get the Codex killed as well. So I am happy with that as a result. Now, 11 turns to get onto the roof of that building. It's doable. We do have to be careful though, because we've got a few people sort of lagging at the back, but let's just start moving forwards a bit. And we'll just hunker down. I think that's just a civilian on fire from the previous turn. So don't really have to worry too much about that. Okay, nothing really happening there. So what I think I will do is I will take myself. I'm going to use my conceal because it's pretty much the best advantage that we've got at the moment. And I'm going to sort of dash forwards just to see if we can see if the way forwards is clear. We haven't uncovered anything yet, so we do need to start dashing people up.
Roger that.
And remember, this isn't one of those missions where our priority is to kill all of the aliens. This is one of those missions where our priority is to get out of here.
I can handle that.
Do need to be careful. I don't want to activate another pod, and I might do it accidentally if I'm not careful with what I'm doing. Marbazir, you're back here. You can start moving a little bit further forwards. We should always try and edge forwards on every single turn, even if it's just a few spaces. We also need to move our VIP up. Obviously, we don't really want to have the VIP at the front, but we have got to start moving forwards. You're going to hunker down. Shadowhawk, overwatches for everybody. Azumo, you can move up to there. Please don't pull a group. Did not pull a group. I was a little worried for a moment there that we would. We have found a group, though. Got some reaction fire. We've got a Muton and a Viper. Azumo takes a shot, misses. Might get another shot though from his ability. As if the game hasn't frozen. Very odd to only see a group with 2 aliens in. I would have expected a third. Maybe there's just one that's out of sight somewhere. Shadowhawk is taking a shot at the Viper and unfortunately missing. We are getting a shot from Marbazir on the Viper. That unfortunately missed. Getting a lot of misses here. Can do without those on timed missions. Of course they have moved though, so they're not going to get an opportunity to fire at us on this turn. So let's try and get into a position where we can potentially hit some of those. Can we get full cover anywhere? No. We can get over here though and flank the Muton. And we've actually pulled another group, which is very unfortunate. We've got another 2 Vipers and another Muton. And they're all spread quite far out. How much damage could I do with a grenade? I could hit 2 Mutons and a Viper. That's a value grenade there. So we will use it. And we've removed the armour of both of the mutons. We've taken one of the Vipers down to a single hit point. Azumo, you don't have... you got combat protocol. You need to be very, very careful here about who we can try and hit and where from. Let's move Marbazir up a little. Marbazir has... Right, the poison grenade's no good, because poison grenade doesn't do any damage to Vipers. But he does have another plasma grenade, which we could do the same trick again. Now that's strange. Guess we could try and take out the other... The Vipers are probably slightly more problematic for us than the Mutons at the moment. Because the fact that there's 3 Vipers, and each of the 3 Vipers could bind one of our soldiers, which could take us down to 3 soldiers in a single round. So we do want to try and avoid that. I could combat protocol on one of these Mutons. So I definitely want to save Azumo's move and not use it straight away. Afro, you're actually quite far back. And you're not really close enough to hit anything. We could take a shot with the sniper rifle. 79, 71. I think we are actually going to take a shot on that Viper. We will probably have to sprint with Afro on the next few...
Good riddance.
On the next few turns. We got rid of that Viper's cover, which made that a little bit easier. So who have we got left? We've got Azumo, we've got Gizmo, and we've got me. So Azumo can use combat protocol. Gizmo, can you get to anywhere where you can have a shot at somebody? You've used your grenade, which is a little bit unfortunate. You do have a shot on the Muton flanked, so let's take that. And we got the kill. Good stuff.
That's right.
Azumo, I think, is going to... Right, can we take this guy out? We can definitely kill that with combat protocol. So the question is, can we kill that Viper? The answer to that question is unlikely. I can't even get close enough to use melee on it. We could try and flashbang it, which wouldn't be the worst idea I've ever had, but then it does seem like a bit of a waste of a flashbang. So I don't really want to end up out of cover either. Might just move up to here and stay concealed. Right, we'll leave the VIP for the moment. Who else have we got? Azumo. Combat protocol. You can't quite reach that. Can't reach that guy, which is unfortunate. Don't really want to leave him out in the open either. Just in some bad positioning here. So we could only combat protocol this guy, which wouldn't help at all. Not sure I can get close enough to actually hit that Muton. Let's move over here. We're probably going to end up getting poisoned by this snake. That does give us a chance to use combat protocol on the Muton, so we will use it. The Muton's dead. I could have also used the Mimic Beacon, which would have probably been a better idea. But one Viper I can handle. The only move we have left is our VIP, who we're just going to go and put in full cover. And hunker down. So he's probably going to use poison because there's a group of 3. Or is he, in fact, he's going straight for Azumo. No, he's using his bind on Azumo. Well, that actually makes life quite easy for us. It's annoying because he's doing damage to Azumo, but at the same time, he's not actually doing all that much damage to us. So, we might as well move somebody who's already unconcealed.
No problem, boss.
So that should give us a flank. Do you have an auto loader? Yes, you do. We don't need it on this turn, though. We'll do it at the beginning of the next turn, because we're not going to overwatch with you. So we will kill that snake. Didn't do the kill, but it does remove the bind from Azumo. So, Azumo, and what rooftop are we on? This one. We're not too far away at all, actually. So let's get Azumo up here into full cover. Azumo doesn't have line of sight from there, which was a little bit of an oversight. Let's use scanning protocol. It'll reveal if there's any other aliens on the map nearby that we're going to have to deal with. They could be civilians. Difficult to tell. So, we need to take that snake out, of course. Really don't want to reveal myself if I can avoid doing it. Let's move Marbazir up to here and take a shot. Won't be a flank, but we've still got a 73% chance to hit. And we did. Looks like those are just civilians in the back. I don't know, that one could be a... No, it's a civilian. I thought for a moment it was a sectoid, but it is just a civilian, I think. So, that's fine. We have our sniper, and you're just going to have to run forwards. And we've got our healer. So you can run up. So doing a little bit of sprinting here. It's a bit risky, but it needs to be done. And I think we can just move our VIP all the way up to the front relatively safely. We will probably get some reinforcements come in at some point. There's probably... I think it's just civilians inside here that can see us, so we don't need to worry too much about that. So, let's just move up to here for now. We've got 8 turns still to get up to the roof, so... Again, not really concerned. Okay, nothing of any real concern. So, we want to get up onto the roof. This is the correct rooftop. I'm just double-checking that. We do have a group of aliens inside this building, actually. Because I've just noticed them. There is a... there was a... Or are they on the other side? I've lost them now. There was a berserker and somebody else. So almost guaranteed to activate them if we move towards the window. But I think we should. We need to kill them off. There we go. So we've got a shock lancer, we've got a muton, and we've got a normal advent trooper. Now, we've got to be careful what we do in terms of explosives and stuff. We don't want to end up taking out the roof, because if we do that, then we have to evacuate to somewhere else. We will take our free reload on Shadowhawk. We will move Shadowhawk up somewhere. Now, can I kill all these guys on one turn, is the question. Where's Marbazir? You can also take a free reload. Now, you only have a poison grenade, but we could use that. Let's move Marbazir up to the other side of this cover here. Gas grenade has a really wide range, actually. If Azumo wasn't where he is... we could actually... yeah, I think I want to move Azumo. Let's move Azumo around here. Slightly better cover. And then we will take Marbazir. If I could select him. We'll use his gas grenade and we can hit the muton and we can hit the other guy. At least I could a second ago. If we can find a camera angle. Right, okay. And it won't actually do any damage to the building. Because it's not an explosive grenade. Well, obviously it takes the windows out, but we don't care about that. Also removed the armour from the Muton, which is nice. Okay, so we've now got a few shots that we can take. We definitely want to get our VIP into cover. And we've got plenty of turns. I'm not concerned here, so that's fine. Definitely want to try and take some of these people out. But I also want to try and keep people in relatively decent cover. Could I get Shadowhawk to any decent cover? Again, using a grenade is quite a risky maneuver. Where is Afro? You're quite far back. You do have some lines of sight. 72, 40% on the Muton, which is not great. You've only got one round. I'm going to risk taking that shot. Ah, we hit, but we didn't kill. But the poison should kill him, because I think he's only got a single health left. Yeah, he's dead on the next turn. So we don't have to worry about that guy. So if we can kill the Muton now, then we're good. So the question is, can we get into a position where we can hit the Muton? We would have a line of sight from here. The Muton could potentially flank us. We could use explosives, but it's very risky. Could use an acid grenade. An acid grenade wouldn't do too much damage. There is another guy who I cannot see, and I don't know where he is currently, but we'll use the acid grenade. And that might be enough to actually kill off the Muton, and it was brilliant. So this guy will die on the next turn anyway. From the poison. Gizmo, I think you're going to use aid protocol on... Yeah, I think you're going to use aid protocol on Azumo. Because there's another guy around here somewhere, and if he comes out of one of these buildings, I'd kind of like to have an Overwatch shot on him. Ah, there he is now. I can see him now. Well, if he comes this way, he's going to have to go through the acid. That guy's going to die. You do actually get a shot. But I think I'm just going to put you on Overwatch, because we know this guy's going to die. And I get a shot as well, so I'm still concealed, though. I'm guessing there's no chance that I could flashbang that guy that I can't even see. No, there's no way for me to actually get it down there on that floor. I mean, I could move around and potentially get a better shot from there, but I think I'm actually just going to Overwatch in case he comes running out of the building. He dies from the poison, as expected. Marbazir gets himself a promotion. Now, what's this guy going to do? He's going to come running out. No, he's just gone on to Overwatch. That's fine. That makes my life very easy. And we've got quite a few turns to get out of here, so I don't mind that too much at all. So, we need to hit him. Now, I am on the roof, and I don't trigger Overwatches because I've got Shadow Step. Don't think we're going to encounter another group. It is risky just going down there to try and shoot him, though. We wouldn't have a line of sight from there. We would have a line of sight from there. I'm going to risk going out into the open. Again, we've got plenty of time, so I'm not too concerned about it. So, we've got a line of sight on him. We've got an 84% chance. I'll take it. There we go. Overwatch removed.
Kill confirmed.
Now we just need to get everybody up onto the roof.
They've got eyes on me.
So, I've been revealed. Everybody should be able to get up onto the roof relatively safely.
Location confirmed.
I don't think there's any other enemies on the map. There might be. They might even get a reinforcement. But we'll see how that goes. We'll move you up next to the ladder. You could do with reloading. But that's fine. Shadowhawks, you can actually get up into the extraction zone. You're not going to extract yet, but Just in case we do end up with some reinforcements, at least we will have a few people around with shots they can take on the next turn. So we don't want to evac yet. Now then, our VIP, can we get you up onto the roof? Yes, we can, so that's what we're going to do. No, I'm actually pleased with this mission so far. Did it in very few turns and actually managed to do the successful schooljack. So, couldn't really have hoped for a better outcome than that, really. And who else have we got? Azumo. You can get yourself... I think you can just get to the bottom of the ladder. I was going to say heal yourself, but there isn't really any point. It's not like it'll make you get back into combat any quicker afterwards. So I think we just get you up here onto the roof as well. Not too sure that why your gremlin just decided to break the window, but that's fine. I guess we could evac Shadowhawk.
I'm going.
Might as well get him out of there. We should be able to get everybody else out on the next turn, so...
Roger, holding.
There was some alien activity there. Let's get everybody into the evac zone.
Move already.
Just to make sure that we can get everybody out. So, you need to get into the evac zone. Can I get into the evac zone on this turn? Yes, I can.
On the move.
And you can.
Handle that.
And you can. And Afro. Let's not leave him behind.
On the move.
I think that's everybody. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've already extracted one person. Yep, so that's one. Let's just got to get everybody out. Everybody out now.
Packing it in.
3,
Getting out of here.
4 on you because you've got an extra ability, which makes life confusing because it's not the same button for everybody. And me finally. Oh, that was a really good mission. That was a really good mission. Got ourselves a scientist.
Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Only one person wounded, which is annoying, but considering what we pulled off at the beginning of that mission, 100% successful shot rate. Most under fire, Azumo, again. Most damage dealt. Look at that. It's Shadowhawk again. And at least we don't have half of our sort of top team out in the infirmary for the next week and a half, which is good. Yeah, I'm happy with that outcome, actually. Managed to pull off the skulljack. Exactly what I wanted to do. Didn't think I'd be doing it on a mission with the timer, but there you go. So let's check out the promotions. I know we got at least 2, I think.
Good work out there, Commander. We're one step
Yeah, we got
closer
2.
to taking back our planet.
Azumo's wounded again. Another plasma burn to add to the collection. So, Shadowhawk, you now become a major. You're going to get Salvo. Salvo's really good, because basically, if you launch or throw a grenade or use a heavy weapon on your first action, your turn will not end. So it basically means you can throw a grenade or fire a heavy weapon, and then you can shoot or move, or you could even throw another grenade and heavy weapon. So Salvo is really, really good for a Grenadier, one of the best abilities. And Marbazir, you've been promoted. You are going to get heavy ordnance, so that you get an extra grenade to take now. Fantastic. So it was both of our Grenadiers got the promotions there.
Please thank our troops for completing what was surely a difficult task in acquiring the Codex Brain. We'll begin work on it as soon as possible.
So we've got the Codex Brain, we've got some intel, we've got some alloys, we've got a new
You
scientist.
and your crew have dealt another serious blow to the aliens' efforts today, Commander. Impressive work.
Well, that is good. So there's another scientist. So let's just have a quick look at the wounded. So at the moment it is just Azumo. He's only going to be out for 5 days. We can cope with that. We don't have anybody in the Advanced Warfare Center anymore. I knew it was too good to be true leaving somebody in there. So we'll just put somebody back into the Advanced Warfare Center for now, just to heal Kyle up a little bit quicker. So that should now take 2 or 3 days, depending on the rounding. Yep, so it's 3 days. That is good. We've got some supplies. 4 days until that is clear. We do need to build the shadow chamber. It may end up getting built in here. That's a power relay. That's a power relay. We may end up also getting rid of some of the other power relays later, because the ones that are actually on top of the power coils are much better.
Considering, but sometimes I do miss that damn sweater.
Does this one tell us if it's on a power coil or not? We definitely had 2 power coils. There's one of them. I think that must have been the other one, which is why we built power relay down there. Would be nice if it told you, but yeah, we will probably get rid of that one at some point and build another one on top of there. So 4 days and that will be cleared. We're working on the advanced explosives. That is only 1 day away. What were we working on? That's what's happening. Oh, we actually reduced, or is that increased the Avatar project?
Commander.
Ah, killing the Codex reduces the progress by 1. Fantastic.
Brain could prove to be a substantial setback for the aliens' work on the Avatar project.
Getting a new engineer would be really good. Cannot deny that. We've reduced the Avatar project by 1. When we go and clear out that facility, we'll be reducing the Avatar project by 2. So that is really good. We still need to construct that shadow chamber. We're going to get a few less supply, some fewer supplies next month, but that's fine. Advanced explosives is now complete. So our grenades now become bombs, and they basically do more damage. And I think they have a bigger area. So all of our grenades get upgraded to bombs. Now then, do we want to work on any of this? I think we do want to work on skull mining, actually. Although, once again, we do still need to build the shadow chamber. So, maybe we don't. Maybe we wait on that for now. We'll empty that out. We will put you in cleaning this machinery, because that'll give us some supplies when that's done. Not too sure how expensive the shadow chamber is going to be, because I can't see it anywhere else. We don't have an empty slot though, so we will have to wait 2 days until that's cleared. What else have we got here? 2 days for the Illyrium tech, 3 more days for a supply drop, 2 more days until the alien machinery is cleared. I think we shouldn't have any missions until they're done, so let's just go and scan this for a couple of days and let some of that stuff finish. So the alien machinery has cleared. We can build the shadow chamber. We've got the power and we've got the supplies. So let's go ahead and start working on that. We will assign an engineer there to increase the building. Do we have an engineer free? 1, 2, 3. Yes, we do. So we could theoretically start expanding something else. We could still work on that skulljack, I think. The skull mining. Yep, let's do it then.
Commander, I'll let you know as soon as the project is ready for deployment.
And we'll assign a engineer there. So skull mining 5 days, and I think we were about to finish the Illyrium tech, so let's just go back to the geoscape and just finish that before we end the video. So scan again. There we go, Illyrium research is complete. So, new facility upgrade available, the Illyrium conduit, which probably gives us a lot more power. Also, new search available, plasma rifle and powered armor. I definitely think we're probably going to want to work on the powered armor as quick as we can. The Illyrium conduit greatly increases the power relay's output, so that's actually an upgrade for the power relay. Plasma rifles are nice, but so is powered armor. So let's start working on that. It is still quite slow, but that's fine. If we actually go and look at a power relay now, and we hit the upgrade button, yeah, so we've got the power conduit, which would give us 9 power, and the Illyrium conduit would give us 13 power. Very expensive. I still could have sworn that I actually had one of these built on an exposed conduit. It doesn't actually tell you anywhere. That one's an exposed power coil. Oh well, we should have enough power overall. We'll build another power plant down there. We definitely have enough rooms to build everything we need. The only thing that we're really lacking, I mean, we're working on the shadow chamber now. The only thing that we are really lacking getting is the Well, we're definitely going to need another resistance comms, maybe even 2, which we could potentially get in these 2 rooms down here. And that'll be another power plant, and then this one can be our sort of Scilab, whatever it's called in this particular game. So yeah, we've got rooms for everything. We don't need to build labs for additional scientists. We don't need to build workshops for additional engineers. It would be nice if we had a few more of each, but that is fine. Still got 1 person wounded. We've got another supply drop coming in. I think everything is going pretty well so far. And I'm going to save before I jinx it. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you are still enjoying XCOM 2. I'll see you guys on the next video. And until then, goodbye for now.